Okay, hi everyone. This is Dr. Edwards, and I'm so excited that you guys are in the course this semester. First, let me introduce myself formally. I usually do not sound like this, but I'm very hoarse right now after spring break and doing some traveling, but more about that later. I am a professor of communication and higher education. I actually have my doctorate in higher education from Sam Houston State University, and I have been at Tarleton for the last 12 years and it's been amazing. But prior to coming to Tarleton, I basically worked at Sam Houston State as the coordinator of multicultural and international student services. Then I taught for 5 years at Tarleton in the communication department, and then I served as assistant vice president for student success and multicultural initiatives in academic affairs and in enrollment management, where I was over working with some amazing people from everything from academic advising to study abroad, study away, to upward bound, to testing, disability services, you name it. And I've probably had experience with it. So we were all about retention and developmental education and all of that amazing stuff. So now I research effectiveness and best practices for basically Texas students to graduate and graduate on time. But yeah, I'm excited that you're in the course, and we will talk about everything student services in the course this semester. Okay, so let's dig in. This is what you will see whenever you log onto the course. You have the course hashtag, which is Texas Higher Ed or TX Higher Ed. And then also, if you want to tweet using that hashtag, you will use it here. No, this is not a technology course, but I do use Twitter, number one, for you guys to connect with industry experts. So we'll have some experts join in on our course, and they are excited about that. I forgot to tell you guys, I'm also one of the chairs with the Texas Association of College and Student University Personnel Administrators, and it's an amazing organization. If you want more information about it, please let me know. But I work with them as part of the research component that they have, and then I also work with their journal, Student Affairs and Higher Education. Okay, so this is everything in a nutshell. If you go to the left side of the course, this is welcome to the course. That's the page that we're on right now. And then also, if you click messages, then you will see any of the messages that you've received from me. I'm logged into a student account right now, but you do have one message from me this morning. I not only send a message to you on Blackboard every Monday, but I also send it to you on your Tarleton email, as well as I will place everyone in the course in a Twitter group, so you will get that and it will come directly to your phone or your iPad. As I said before, it's not a technology course, but I use technology as a teaching tool, just as the university uses Blackboard as a teaching tool. Also, it has proved to be the best way to get in contact with our graduate and undergraduate students, because you get a direct message, and also you can send a message to me at any time, and I'm usually awake, even if it's sometimes 2 o'clock in the morning, and I will send a message to you instantly. Okay, also here's the syllabus. The syllabus is located here, and I will actually place this video right here, but here's the syllabus. And it says my information. Let's see if we can make that a little bit larger so you can see it and also I can see it at the same time. Okay, I am located on campus on the main Tarleton State University campus on the third floor of the Grant Building. My preferred communication methods are actually Twitter or Blackboard Mail, but I do respond instantly on Twitter, but allow me 24 hours to respond on Blackboard Mail. Okay, basically these are my office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and also on Tuesdays, yes, I do set it to be a later chat because I know a lot of people have class at night, but we will have a later chat so that you guys can actually engage with us. And also, now that I'm thinking about it, I'll actually send everyone a survey to see which time works best with your schedule. So we'll see what that looks like for you guys. Okay, course text. We do not have a course text in here, but it is an open educational resources course, and you guys will access the materials through your login with the university library databases. These are the intended student outcomes, what you will be able to know and do upon completion of the course. Scrolling down, last but not least, we have the sections of the course divided by week. So we have weeks 1, and then also next week will be week 2. Anything in turquoise, or I guess that's bright, bright blue, those are actually things that you will need to read. And all of those are free. And then also this week, your action items are to create a Twitter account. If you do not already have one, you will need to read the syllabus, which you're doing right now. And then also you will need to complete the first assignment in the higher education newsletter. Okay, so let me explain this higher education newsletter. This is basically a tool for you to, number one, network with your peers and collaborate with your peers, but also this newsletter will go out to other people in the Texas higher education student affairs community. And if you let me know, just send me a direct message if that is something that you do not want to go out with your name on it. Just let me know and we will find an alternative for you. But this is our first time doing this, so this will, number one, establish you in the higher education community as a expert in your selected area, and then also you will have something that you can list on your resume that you were a contributor to the newsletter. Also, an alternative is that you can just write a pseudonym or a false name. You'll just let me know what that is, and then the same thing goes for your Twitter account. Your Twitter account does not necessarily have to be a an account that you have your real name, but you could just let me know what that name is, and then we'll go from there. Okay, last but not least, you will need to join a Texas Higher Education Scholar Group. So I will open that up for you right now. And like I said, I have old eyes, so I am going to scroll in so you can see exactly what that looks like. Each of the groups are divided by topic. So the overarching topic for Scholar Group 1 is student success, and that includes everything from academic advising to study abroad, trio programs, volunteer, etc. We have Scholar Group 2, which is health services. That includes everything health and wellness, and also Scholar Group 3, which is not health services, but I'm looking for a neat, catchy name. I guess I will call it student activities. But for this group, this is everything from first year programs to Greek life to student activities, student conduct. And if there is something that you are definitely interested in, please let me know and I can add it to the list. But this is the topic for which you will be known as an expert in this class. So basically, you guys will research this topic for the next few weeks, and I'm excited about that. And again, if you have any questions about that, please let me know. And I am on, you can reach out to me on Exchange or Tarleton email, which is jtedwards@tarleton.edu, or you can reach out to me on Twitter at drjtedwards or on Blackboard. Okay, but again, my preferred one is on Twitter because I can get that instantly on my phone and I can reply back to you because I like to answer questions. From this page, at the end of the week, I will create a group page for you guys so you can get to know your group members, but also I'll walk you through everything step by step by step, because if you're like me, I get overwhelmed easily and I do not want that to happen for you guys. So I adopt a scaffolding based approach so that you guys can digest everything in by item on the plate instead of the entire plate at one time. So that is my mantra. I try to make things as easy as possible. Okay, so I'm going back to Blackboard. This is, and the syllabus again is located here. I'll post this video right here in a few moments and also it will be on my YouTube channel. And then also these are the weekly action items and resources. Basically everything that I just stated, those are located here. One thing I do want to draw your attention to is the weekly announcements. That is something that I post every single week. That is not your weekly announcement, but your weekly announcements will be posted here. Oh, there we are. No, will be posted here every single week. And so I will update that link with your weekly announcements, and that basically highlights the things that you will need to read. So if you were like me, I would print that weekly announcement out, and then I would just check off the things that you need to do that week as you do them. Okay, and last but not least, we have our projects. So those will be located here, and then you have your grades. All right, so that's it. That's the course in a nutshell. We will have a lot of interactivity. You guys will learn a lot in the course, and also the nature of higher ed is that things will always be subject to change, not in the course, but in higher ed. So, depending on court proceedings, we're in the Texas legislative session right now. So, depending on what's going on, you guys will get the scoop of what's happening in higher education, student affairs in Texas. Also, we'll have some free webinars that you guys can access as well. One thing that I also want to call your attention to is at the very bottom of the syllabus. It has the 8 newsletter assignments. You guys those will be due every week. And then also we have the higher ed class chats. Those are 15 points each. You just need to do 3 within the scope of the semester. And then these are our group assignments. You have an assignment focused on becoming an expert. I always write the assignment for you, a sample assignment for you before you guys actually do it. And then also you have a second assignment, which is to observe something in higher ed as a bystander and to write it down. And you will discuss that as a group. And then you will also have your higher education webinar, and that will be as a group as well. And you will have to attend, not to conduct a webinar. And last but not least, you will have to do a higher education interview. And then you have your final examination, and it is actually essay form, but it is worth 150 points, and that's it. That's the course in a nutshell. But if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm here for you guys. I've taken this course before as an undergrad. I cannot wait to meet you guys, and have a good day. And this will be the best 8 weeks ever.